Hey everybody, this is Taylor with Top Pick Trading. I'm going to do something a little bit different this week. I'm doing a voiceover of several trades I took this week. I didn't do any live voice recording, so um, I'm just going to do a voiceover and kind of explain what I saw in each of these trades. So this trade was a second entry long, kind of a continuation of a failed second entry short. The failed second entry short kind of formed a little bit too high in a doji bar, but we had this blue uptrend, small break, no retest of that micro downtrend, but the bigger structure is uptrend here, and we're testing the overnight highs that are potentially acting as support now, bouncing at that level and at the EMA, and at a potential entry point of this little micro brown channel. So just expecting a retest on the blue uptrend. I'm probably going to trap some shorts on this kind of visual failed second entry short. Technically that failure already occurred, but a little far from the EMA. So you can see that we got in the trade here. I'm going to cut the voiceovers right when the trade's triggered and I'm done explaining it. So I hope you guys enjoy watching this play out. And you'll see, just to give a little hint for this compilation here, I had some bad luck with runners this week. So hope you guys enjoy, and I'll start a recording on the next video. Thanks. guys, this was the second trade we took that I wanted to record this past week. We had this strong uptrend. You can see we had this two-legged correction here that's forming now. Maybe the first break of this kind of shaded colored uptrend. But with a good bar of the EMA, I was really interested in taking a second entry long here. And you can see it closed right into that EMA, so I was really watching this closely. And then when I saw that impulse push right there, I was interested. So we had not broken above yet, but since we engulfed that bar, I decided the bar was pretty big, but at a high probability of pushing higher there. So I wanted to go ahead and jump in that trade since we engulfed it. If it didn't engulf the previous bar, you could not do what I just did. And it's still a little risky, but the way this bull's pushed after this big uptrend, I felt pretty good about this trade. And went for 8 ticks on this. It gets out 1 tick before that high. That seems to be a pretty good target lately. The ATAR has been a little bit lower, and just my trades have worked out to where they're about 2 points from the previous swing high or low if it's a short. So yeah, you can see this clear 2 legs back there. First break of this channel. Strong bounce at the EMA. Ridiculously strong signal bar. High risk signal bar, but it's showing you where it wants to go with that strong of a push. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this trade, and I'll see you on the next one. Hey guys, back again to show you the third trade here. Same trading day as the one before. This was a second entry long at this big turquoise key entry point. On a day this bullish, even if we came up short of the upper side of that, you get a good bounce off a key entry point. Sometimes it's worth the take, especially when some of the more local context is in your favor, like this regular bluish little spike in channel. You can see we got a break, and this is the second leg down from that. So it's probably going to need a retest as well. So you can see the micro downtrend also has played out, it looks like, with an overshoot. We pushed above the EMA, now came back, created this little second entry long here. So I took this as well, and I'll let you guys watch this one. I'll probably cut it before you see my runner ending, not to spoil it for you, but the runner only gets a couple points, and it's like makes the video an extra 20 minutes. So hope you guys enjoy this, and we'll see you on the next trade. Thanks. Hey guys, here's the fourth trade I wanted to show y'all. This is the next trading day. We had this trend up, a real retest, and then this yellow trend down. And then we kind of started going sideways. This little uptrend here I drew. I think Mack actually ended up putting this on his mid-morning chart as well. It's really sideways still, so probably since it's so unbiased, you can still really trade this more as a range in general, in my opinion. But you know, you can keep that in mind that this may need a retest here. And here, the way I saw this was you had this turquoise range, failed out the top, and now it failed out the bottom, bounced at some other support, and now we have a failed second entry short forming. And I was interested in this, really wanted it to close above the EMA, and you can see it closed right on the EMA, right below it. But the bar was still really strong, so I felt pretty good about this. You can see how rangy it's been. Big uptrend during the overnight and that big downtrend right at the open, so kind of counteracted each other, and it looks more like a range here. So clearly two attempts to go lower now after breaking new low from the more recent downtrend. And you can see bears probably really committed on that big bearish bar there, our setup bar. So you can see here, pushed right up into that previous support area. You could probably pull it down a little bit, and I think I end up doing that. Helps the case a little bit, but regardless, the bar is really good. Yeah, there you go. That's when I redrew it. So yeah, thanks for watching this trade, and we'll see you on the next one. Alright everyone, this is the last trade I wanted to show y'all. A second entry short. This is the same trading day as the previous one. You can see it's pretty much been a range day inside this kind of shaded colored range. Had this little golden colored uptrend that hasn't retested, and now we've got a pretty clear downtrend now that's in play, this green colored one. This bullish bar here is the setup bar. You can see it ended up closing right below the MA. And this trade was kind of funny because I was watching it fairly closely until about the last couple hundred ticks, and it was still really bullish. So I kind of gave up and said the signal bar wasn't going to be good. I look away for, I don't know, 2 or 3 seconds, turn back around, and see that it closed one tick off its low. So just kind of moral of the story is to watch the signal bar all the way to the close. It can surprise you. So a lot of momentum came in just at the very end. You can see I barely ended up catching this trade on a limit, one tick below the signal bar. And just to save you the time on this one too, I cut the video after I scalped because the runner ultimately ends up getting hit to the tick, and then just plummets and would have been, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 points. And I know we ended up going downhill the rest of the day, and I think my runner got hit either to the tick or with one less to spare. So yeah, so here, like I said, we came off those range highs and a couple legs down. We're seeing how the EMA reacts. You can see this is also testing that range midline here. Sorry, in real time I hit my drawing. Sometimes I like to do that to kind of look at the bear price action, but you'll see it once I go back on. There we go. Coming off that range midline as well. Kind of a triple test from that area. And right at this key entry point, micro uptrend clearly has a break a new high. I didn't even draw it there. And a good bar. You can see here, you'll watch the last couple hundred ticks. I see how bullish it is. I cancel my order. I look away. And then about 3 seconds later, I look back and I say, whoa, it finished bearish. So I come back in on a limit. And I get filled luckily on the tick. And then it ends up dropping right after that. ATR is still pretty low. And we didn't have much room to those lows. So I ended up just going for 8 again on this one. That's been the MO lately, a little bit lower targets. But yeah, you can see there's a really quick scalp. Movement runner to break even. So yeah, good little trade to finish off the week. Second entry short. Good signal bar. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. A little bit different format, but a little bit easier for me, honestly, than to constantly be talking live and then a trade doesn't form and having to cancel the video and restart. So let me know if you guys like this format a little bit more. So yeah, thanks for watching, and you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next week. Thanks. Bye.